Hey Wigglers, how you doing? MsWiggly here. This is gonna be my first build video. I know it's gonna be a modded type of thing, but it's yeah. It's gonna be my first build in general, and have a bunch of mods. And this is I think it's my only class mod that I have. I have maybe one or two that are subclasses, but I have one major class. I've had more, but it was like before the whole shebang of patch 8. So no, yes, yes. It was before then. It was before the mods, like, they didn't change, but they like tweaked it a little bit to where the mods where you have to like do both mod.io and regular mods in the thing. You have to do both now. But it was before that, so I had a few more classes, but I'm gonna gradually get myself back into it. Right now, I have a ton of like cosmetic type of mods, but we'll get into that later. Anyway, so this is Lae'zel. I decided to have her be a witch because it was her turn for the stream run, and this is from the stream run. So she's gonna be full lifted. I have like a full list of like stream runs that I need to do. I have a ton, and I still have some runs to do for YouTube, which is coming soon. In a few days, I'll get part 1 and part 2 of Scars eventually. Like this week, I'll try to. But the first video of the week is gonna be this one, so hi! Alright, so which class? I will actually put the information for the class down below of where to find it. I do the in-game mod manager. I do not do the Nexus things. I would love to. I would love to have all the most of the bells and whistles over there. But no one has helped me to figure it out, and it's almost like with Sims 4 where you have to make sure that they're all updated and you have to like switch it out for the newer version, and it's like that kind of a mess. But I'm fine with doing that mess, but I didn't have any help to get, Nexus stuff going. But that's okay. I'm fine doing in-game mod manager. I'm really jealous of the neck kisses that I just saw on YouTube today. From Astarion, do the neck kisses from Ascended. I was like, oh my god. That one was just like, man, I really wish I had stuff like that. But I got what I got. I'm just dealing with what I got, doing the best that I can. Anyway, enough of me blabbing. Alright, so okay. So we got the witch cantrip. We got the witch class. Seekers of knowledge that pursue their craft through esoteric, I think I said that right, methods, and meticulous, got it, work that tends to, oh my, I've heard it, big words, ostracize them to the fringes of society. Oh, there we go. Okay, so those are the proficiencies. Man, words are really hard today. Simple weapons, tridents, armor is light armor. I haven't done tridents because I wasn't feeling trident with her, even though she could. I went with a dagger, which I'll explain the stuff that I have. I'll even put down the weapons info down in the description as well, and of course, like what the mod was called that I got it from. There's actually a couple mods, and I'm not entirely sure which one I got it from. There's like two witch type of weapon mods that I put in. I can't remember which one it was, but if I'll have to go through the thing in the menu before I upload the video, and I'll have like a screenshot, or I'll have the info anyway in the description. But yeah, so, and oh, this is from. It's also the weapon here is also from one of those thingies. So yeah. Um. So anyway, which okay, just another heads up before we dive in. I know yak 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 yak. Um, I I when I first started playing this run, I didn't realize I had the druid tag. So when you're playing as a witch, you have the druid tag. So when you're talking to people, you're a druid to everyone else. But to you as the player, like, just keep that, your head like you're a witch, but you're also a druid. But yeah, just, like, I don't know, scratch that, I'm a witch. So I just tried my best to roleplay how, the run was gonna go and stuff. So yeah, I'll put some background music on this because I didn't know that the sound was gonna go away. So which cantrips? I went with these three. Shocking. Oh wait! I can go to abilities. I think everybody. Oh god, I can't even speak. Everybody's looking for some the abilities first. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna keep it like this because I am gonna boost up something. Hold on, let me get rid of this actually and go. I will go here because I am gonna do some feats and yeah. Oh, another thing for feats, I have the feats for every level, like every 1 through 12 or 2 to 12. It doesn't do it in the first one, but yeah. So that you're gonna see that when I'm leveling up and stuff. But I also want to let you guys know that the first three, right? Yeah, that's three. 1 second. Okay, so there's 3 feats, right? So I'm gonna show like the first 3 feats that I added to her in the build. So those are the feats that I, if you don't have the, I can't speak. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. So if you don't have the feats for every level or don't have the 20 level thing, that's totally fine. But I'm just gonna go right up to 12. This is gonna go right up to 12. That's normal. But I do have the 20. But I stopped at 12 so I can do this video. But I do have the feats for every level. So yeah. So you have to just bear with me on that. So I'm going with this combo here because I am going to do the first feat to get the strength to go up once. That way it could be all even because that's important for the build. You have to keep the numbers even to keep it because at 9 it's not going to go higher than 8. 10 is higher than 8, if that makes sense. So yeah. For the skills, I put on Arcana. Oh my god. And Perception. So I did that. You could do Persuasion 2 if you want. But I think she's more like the magical type of witch kind of thing, so that's what I went with. And Perception, I just spot hidden details. Yeah, I went with that. And yes, I know I use Wiimod, but still, if I didn't have Wiimod, I would put those on in general. So just let you know. Alright, so these are the cantrips that I put on. I put on Shocking Grasp, Ray of Frost, and Vicious Mockery. These are the 3 that I put on because it made sense of how she looked anyway. I think she would make people cold. I think she would shock people, and she would mock people. So that totally made sense with her. So I just went with those. It made sense. Which spell? It's almost like a wizard or a warlock type thing. So it's like a mixture of that, and of course the druid stuff. So when I went with, okay, I don't want that one. I am gonna have Witch Bolt on though. And I love Hellish Rebuke. I love it. Love it. I always put it on. Even I put it on Will all the time. Makes sense because yeah. But yeah. So I really like that one, and it worked with her too because she's fire. So... Wait, there's one more. I'm a dummy. I'm so sorry. I bet you guys are screaming like you got a point left. Okay, so I have it like this. Okay, I just saw the red. I'm like, wait. So the witch curses. Now curses. Wait, which spell? Okay, hold on. Okay, cantrips granted through initial studies of witchcraft. Which spells learned through further study into witchcraft. Witch curse, words of power when strung together mimic magic. I did do inhibit. Pronounce restricted words that cause your target to become chilled with knowledge. So I did that, and let me go to that one. Which one did I do first? What did I do? Overwhelm. Whisper unfound secrets that cause your target to be maddened with despair. Ooh. Vocalize wandering thoughts that cause your target to be poisoned. Honestly, I think I gave her this one first. I do eventually give her this one, but I went with this one first. It's been a long journey, and I'm like almost 40 hours in, so I'm just like, oh god, what did I do first? So I'm trying to like do it brand new again with you guys, so that way, yeah, that way you guys just go journey with me. And now that she's not with Vlax anymore, I can go agnostic. And I do have that mod where it has like all the deities and stuff. I do have the Shar one in, but apparently it doesn't work unless you're as Shadowheart, which is kind of sucky because I would like to have like, a Shar run, like a deity Shar run as someone else, but be friends with Shadowheart that is going to stay with Shar, you know what I mean, and not, go to Selûne. So I don't know how that could work. I don't know if there's a thing that I haven't picked up yet, but I thought I picked up the right one, and it says I did, but who knows. Yeah, so now that she's no longer the Blacketh, I'm going with agnostic. It's level 1. And here didn't they do an update where they didn't they do an update where they fixed the portraits? Okay. Alright, so level 2, we get Find Familiar. Summon a familiar, a fey spirit that takes an animal form of your choosing. Now, I did not play with that just yet. I still have plenty of time to do that. I'm still in the city. I'm taking my time in the city, so I'm sure I'll whip out an animal or something. Now, let's do another spell here. Let's go with Armor of Agathos. Now, this is definitely good. Definitely. Because when they hit you, they deal 5 cold damage after they hit you. So even if they hit you, they'll get hit back too. So you don't have to do a thing, you just stand there and they get hit. And it goes up when you level up, it goes higher and higher and higher. I'm pretty sure it goes up to 20, maybe even more, I don't know. But I've seen it go up to 20 and I smile at that, like hee hee, So, yeah. So, that's level 2. I could have sworn I had feats for every level, but we're not doing that apparently. Wow, we're not doing that. Okay, is my game okay? It's doing the every feat thing for the other guys, but not for me? Alright. Okay, so this is this is a shock to me. I'm doing Distant Whispers right away. I've done that quite a bit actually in this run, so grab that. Frighten a creature, they'll have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and they cannot move. Look at that, and then of course she has her Githyanki Psionics Jump. So for the circle, she went with... I'm pretty sure it was the blue one. Mysteries of spirits, bombarding herself and your weapons with the power. Yeah, so this is what I did. I did the blue one because I was trying to go with the outfit, you know, because she's blue. But I also went with that anyway because that way I can infuse, like, you know, things, you know, to my weapons. I can totally, you know, yeah. Words are really hard today, and I apologize. We also got Magic Missile, we got, Shield, we have Gust of Wind, we have Misty Step, Ritual Weapon, Perform a Ritual that enchants a dagger, which she is actually rocking, which you can't see on her now, but she is rocking one. So yeah, I have done that a few times. Not a lot, but a few times, and it is helpful. I just need to keep on using it. It's a 1-6 force damage addition, and it uses the spell casting ability for attack rolls. It is bound to you until you enchant another weapon. And of course, you got the Spirit Mantle. So yeah. Okay, so that one's level 3. Alright, for level 4, we can grab another spell, and that spell is... What did I choose? I think I chose that one first because I had to open the door down in the, whatchamacallit, so I kind of grabbed that real quick. The whatchamacallit is in Shar's Temple. So I don't think I grabbed that one. I honestly believe I grabbed this one, Ray of Sickness, because I want her to have a little bit of poison poison spell on her, so I grab Ray of Sickness for her. Yeah, since I already opened that door, I don't need knock anymore, but if you want to have an easier time in Shar's Temple, I suggest you bring knock. Like, you can just grab the one gem in the Shar's Temple, and then you can go right down into the thing. You can put the gem in the circle, go down to that big door, and use knock on it. Easier time. I do that in every single run. So, if you guys don't know about that, grab knock before you get to the Shadowlands. Next curse is I'm actually gonna grab, yeah, Baffle. I think I grabbed this one too. Utter hidden mysteries that cause your target to start burning with curiosity. So yeah, I'm gonna grab that one too, because, you know, I think she would too. She would be like, you know, burn for me. Be curious. Okay, so I'm going along with you because apparently my feats mod is not working. For her anyway. It's working for the others, but not for me. So for the first feat, I'm gonna go with... Ooh, I like to have Sentinel going. I really find Sentinel to be really helpful in battles too. When they go right by you, you can just smack them on the way by. I like doing that, it's very handy. Okay, for the next spell, we can do... That goes for everyone in the thing. It's not just for the enemies, it's for everyone. So everyone gets hurt. Let's not do that one, even though it can be helpful, but you gotta make sure none of your guys are there. But I'm gonna grab a lightning bolt. So grab lightning bolt. Helpful in a lot of ways. Like if you got like a row or like a bunch of like enemies like right in front of you, just use that and boom, there you go. I like lightning bolt. Alright, so the Coven Communion, the rituals, we're going to we're gonna do, well, I actually have a necklace that that does both these two, so I don't really need these two, but if you don't have one, you can grab these two if you want right now. But otherwise, I usually grab the necklace from, I think, Aaron at the Grove, so I do get that, like, first thing. I know there's a necklace for this one where you see withers first in the ruins, but I like the other one where you get it from Aaron. So if you're not doing that, then go ahead and grab these two. They are definitely helpful, not just for druid things, but for, you know, regular things. But we are going to do silence. Let's go with that one and go with Longstrider. And then race is going to be Misty Step, so we're good on that. At level 6, we get Haunted Strikes. Attacks you make become haunted, potentially attaching a phantasmal force to enemies. Yes, this is actually really fancy. Once you hit them, they have like this little like aura around the enemy, and then it like causes them more pain. So that is that's awesome. It's like, yes. You know, but yeah, like a little extra sting to yeah. Let me see. We are now going to pick up another spell, and that spell is probably going to be Glyph of Warding. You could do plenty of different spells, like along the floor, and then like of the enemies. Like, don't try to get your crew, try not to, but it's like another AoE thing. But yeah, I grabbed that one for her, so go ahead and grab that one. Okay, the next spell on level 7, we are going to... I grabbed Banishment for 3 of my crew, for myself, Gale, and Will, I believe. All 3 of us had this, so I didn't really need to keep it. I just had it on forever and I didn't take it off, but I'm gonna ignore it. But if you don't have Will with you, or no, if you don't have Gale with you being the wizard and stuff, you go ahead and grab this one. If you have Will with you, you can use that to get rid of the spirit dude. I forget what they called in one way, that one where you're trying to do the picture puzzle. Yeah, so that definitely helps, and then you can just grab the painting and all that stuff. But I am gonna grab Remove Curse, because sometimes things happen and things go negatively. So I'm gonna grab Remove Curse, just to help my crew out and allies. And for level 8, we are gonna grab since they already have charm technically for being half lifted, you don't have to go half lifted. This is just my personal, not personal run, but my stream run, which have, like I said before, I have like a list of runs that I'm doing. But this is like the half lifted or full lifted run, but you don't have to go lifted if you don't want to. But since I already have charm, I'm not gonna pick it up. But if you want to, you go for it. But for me right now, I am going to grab... Ooh, what am I gonna grab? Let's do mass healing. Let's do mass healing. Let's do it. And for the feet, we're gonna go... actually, since we have the druid tag, we still don't have the druid terrain thing, so we're gonna have to go mobile. That will help with the terrain. So grab that one, please. Even though we have the druid tag, we don't have the druid buffs. So grab mobile and that will help you. Which spell? We are going to grab Insect Plague. We are definitely gonna grab that. And I think I grabbed that one too at one point down the road, but we'll get there, we'll get there. But yes, but right now, grab this one. I got that immediately because it made sense, because, as a witch, you cast evil bugs upon people, So I was like, that's kind of perfect, so I went with that. For the curse now, let me see. I think I went with Overwhelm. Whisper unfound secrets that cause your target to be maddened with despair. Yes, so I went with this one. I haven't done too much with it, but I've done like the other ones. But this one I did grab anyway, and I still have time to play around with it, but you guys can play around with it too. But yeah, so that's the one I got for level 9. This really is my first build video. Alright, so now we have actions. We have Spirit Strings Haunt. Call upon spirits to haunt your target, causing it to take 4 to 40 psychic damage per turn. Cannot move, has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. And then we also have Possess. Call upon the spirits to possess your targets, causing them to become crowned with madness, turning against their allies. Ooh, I actually haven't dove into that. I knew I had it, but I never really played with it. I've been like focused on doing like my usual moves, but I've been dabbing a little bit in my witchness, but like I said, I still have plenty of time to play in the city, so. But yeah, you can catch me on Twitch for that. Like during this week, and I'll stream again. But this rest of the week, I'm just gonna play like off stream, like on my cozy game and my private run. But yeah, so yeah. So you guys can see how that goes too. Like on your own, if you don't catch my stream, that's totally fine. I'm also gonna grab Destructive Wave. Create a shockwave of either divine or malevolent thunder that damages nearby creatures and possibly knocks them prone. I'm gonna grab that one because I think she would have fun with that one. So grab that one. For level 11. Last features, we have Coven Communion Resilience. You have proficiency in Constitution saving throws. For the next spell, we are going to do... I don't need Fly because I'm half lifted already. But if you're not going that way, you grab Fly, or or I just grabbed this one at level 12, so I could grab that now before I go to 12, or I can grab this one as well. I actually believe I grabbed this one before the laughter one. Whereas, there it is. But yeah, get Contagion, because I think she would poison her enemies, so grab Contagion. And last but not least, we have Witch level 12. And now we're gonna grab Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So I figured do this one, just for the giggles. I figured, you know, like, why not? You could do, also, I was thinking, like, if I didn't have Will with me, and I was gonna go against Orin later, I would grab this one and hold Orin if I could. But I have Will with me, so I have him have that spell. I mean, we could both have it, but I kind of like having variety around. So you can either grab that one if you don't have Will, or you can have Will do that instead for you. For me, for my playthrough, I grabbed the Hideous Laughter. For the final feat, we are going to do... Ooh, that's a really good question. Sharpshooter. Grab that puppy. I could have done that before, but yeah, that's fine. Sharpshooter definitely helps with, you know, bow and arrow and stuff, so I couldn't even word it. My brain was, like, stopping me. But yeah, that is all the levels. For now, because I still have like the 8 more levels to go because I have the 20 level mod, but yeah, those are the levels right now. So yeah. That was honestly my first time doing a build video, and it got me excited. I really wanted to do something like this. I'll try to be a little bit more neater with the you know, talking and stuff, but this is my first one, so I'm trying to get into the flow, so bear with me, please. And I'm sorry about that distraction. I'll have to cut that out. Hopefully I did. Please, editor me, please do that. Yeah, so that's why I record at night. That way my dad's sleeping and my dad doesn't come in and ask me if I'm okay when I'm talking nicely. I don't know. Because he doesn't really hear me talk too much during the day, and then he hears me talk and he's like, "You alright?" It's like, yeah. But yeah. So I took a chance, and I just finished my stream, and I just wanted to get to level 12 so I can start recording this. So here I am. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. This is my very first build, like I said. Build video, like I said, so I know it's a modded one, but I wanted to at least show what I'm doing right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you think of the build, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. And yes, Scar is coming in a couple days after I upload this one. I promise. And then a couple days after, I will post part 2 of that. So they are coming. I'm finishing the recording of Scar tonight after I record this, so lots of recording happening tonight. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.